Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here's the French middleweight contender, Nassourdine Imavov, getting back to it as this round gets underway. He's had a lot of big moments in the UFC thus far, and he believes that there are going to be opportunities for him to take advantage of what he perceives to be a grappling edge in this matchup tonight.
Oh, nice inside kick. Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
That's right.
Oh, nice block. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. A little single collar tie there. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Throws the teeth. Collar tie here in the clinch.
Big knee.
Just out of range with that strike.
And now some separation. Nice block.
3 minutes in our opening round. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Nassourdine Imavov. Good jab.
Oh, nice.
Right hook to the head, blocked.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look at the wear on the opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, big left hook there.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Oh, bleeding from his cheek now. Damage done. Leg kick lands.
He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now. Nice job blocking that punch. Nice leg kick. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Oh, big elbow.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Left eye starting to swell significantly now. All right, they separate. Now we'll see who can get off in space.
He checked that last one.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, he didn't like that one. He gets to his spot, the tie punch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Oh! Under 20 seconds now to go.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Round one winding down here.
I need you to pay attention. Protect yourself. Look for your shot.
Horns out for the end of round one. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
All right.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters. And look at him post on the opposite side to give himself the right distance to land. He's beautiful. He's attacking guillotine. Oh, oh!
Oh, that gilly is tight. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Big left hook coming. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But there's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Getting him out here. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, and he's back up again.
He was hurt bad with that last shot. Oh!
Woo! Ooh, diving punch lands. All right, breaking the action here. No surprise to see the referee call for the doctor to look at that eye, which is essentially swollen shut at this point.
Yeah, it's swollen shut. I mean, the end swell is not working. Sometimes the swelling is too much, and you have to save the fighter from themselves.
Looks as though the doctor is going to allow the fight to continue. For the athlete, may want to raise the guard a little bit.
He's got to raise the guard. He's got to take some chances because he's very limited in what he can do right now with that much swelling.
Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury.
There it is again. Look at that. Oh! Oh!
Oh, he continues to attack that bloody cheek. His face is a mess. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Nice straight there by Nassourdine Imavov. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight.
Well, it's hard to build back from something like that. But as you watch, he's trying, but we don't know what type of dialogue is going on within himself right now in regards to him believing or not having much confidence in his approach to this fight.
Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee calling the doctor at some point.
At some point, you got to take a look at it. He's so bruised, he's so battered, he's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Back to the body shots now, that one blocked. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight. Yeah,
both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
30 seconds to go. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. Oh, look at that. He can't even stand.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute. And you got to wonder, to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Well, wisely, he continues to strike right on that cut, and the blood, I think, is becoming a real factor now.
Yeah, the blood is becoming a factor, because now you start to worry about the blood going into the mouth, the blood going into the eyes. You just got to worry about the entirety.
Oh! Huge right hand! Back to his feet. All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in to look at that damage.
Got to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, ref.
Yeah, you got to stop the fight, man. I mean, I know the cut's not in a bad place, but his face is rearranged. You got to protect the athlete.
You have to. You have to.
All right, so that'll do it. TKO via doctor stoppage, and at some point, the doctor has no choice but to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage to that cheek.
Absolutely. I mean, all these strikes just kept landing directly on his cheek. You know, it got the point to be so bad that once the doctor was brought into the octagon, he had no choice but to call this fight. And very rarely do we agree, but right now we agree with the decision.
All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Nassourdine Imavov.